Hello, my most amazing artists. Today, these might look a little familiar to you. Yes, they are LOL balls, but they don't have a surprise inside. We are going to be using these LOL balls today to make ornaments for the holidays. Now, if you don't celebrate a holiday over our break, then you could just decorate it and hang it somewhere. It's up to you. It could also be a keychain. So today you're going to have a recycled LOL ball, meaning that it was reused. It was given by somebody who didn't need them anymore because they're just the outsides, and we're going to reuse them instead of throwing them away. You're going to have Sharpies as well as a Zentangle worksheet on your table. That Zentangle worksheet is going to help you think of different ideas that you could decorate on your LOL ball. Maybe you want to do a pattern, maybe a design, maybe you just want to write words or draw pictures. That's fine. But keep in mind that only Sharpie will work on this LOL ball because it is made out of plastic. That also means that anything that you draw with Sharpie, if it's still wet, it will smear because of that plastic surface. So make sure that you might want to open up that LOL ball so it can be flat on your table as you're working on each half so it doesn't roll around on you. When I'm drawing on it, I'm making sure to turn it as I go, but always holding it in places where I don't have Sharpie. You might notice if you put your hands on the Sharpie right away, you might get that Sharpie on your hands, and it does not wash off. So if you do get it on your hands today, you're just gonna have to use an art wipe from your bin, or just not worry about it because you just look like Miss Q. All right, so I'm filling my circle with lots of different patterns up here. Then you'll notice as I move on to the bottom, I'm going to switch my patterns. I'm also paying attention to what patterns are already on that plastic circle because there might be different things, like I'm using the dots that are on there to make the center of my flower. Then I see that this side has stripes. So I'm going to use that and make it part of my pattern. So I'm going ahead and drawing different stripes on top of that stripe. I'm using it to my advantage instead of just drawing over top of it and having it be a bumpy surface. So I'm paying attention to the texture as well as the look and design of my now going to be ornament. Now, really quickly, here's the rest of it. Then I go ahead and I put it together by turning and snapping it. If you need some help doing it, that's okay. Keep in mind, don't pull that keychain out. If you pull that keychain out of the top, it is hard to put back. Ew, somebody left their art wipes all dirty in the bin. Please make sure that you throw yours out after you use them and just seal it up when you're done. Don't throw your dirty wipe into the bag again. It goes in the trash can. So after I'm done, I'm going to write my name on it because you will get to take it home today. After I've got my name on it and it's all finished, I cap my Sharpies, put them away with all of the lids facing up, wipe my hands, and I'm good to go. I'm going to put that circle ready to go home with me today. Now, if you don't want to design it with Sharpie, there is one more option. That is making it into a reindeer or some other kind of animal. You can do that by adding pipe cleaners into the top of it. There are 2 holes in that top of the LOL ball. You can go ahead and put a pipe cleaner in there and bend it. Now it's important to bend it on the back so that it stays. So I went ahead and kind of made something like a knot so that it doesn't come right out. If I didn't do that, it would fall. So I stick that in there. I'm making those as my antlers. Then I'm going to take some googly eyes from my bin and I'm going to use a red pom-pom for a nose to make mine into Rudolph. Now I have these things called glue dots. With these glue dots, they are super sticky. So when I'm using a glue dot, I place what I want to glue on top of the dot and that makes it have a very sticky back. Then I carefully stick it onto the thing that I want to stick it on and I can only stick it once. It will not come off after that because it is permanent. Then there's another method and that's just sticking and rubbing the glue dot where you want it. So I did that for my nose just so I didn't get the pom-pom all gluey. I wanted to just stick that on there once so it was way easier to put it on the plastic ball and then put the pom-pom on. Now I'm shaping the antlers to look a little bit more like antlers, giving them a little bit of curvature, maybe going ahead and making a few different antlers coming off of that one pipe cleaner so they're not 2 sticks in the head. Then I'm going to write my name on the back because it's important to know who it belongs to so you can take it home. I also put the year 2018 so I remember that this was made at the holidays of 2018. You could also add anything else on there, but keep in mind you only have a few of those glue dots. That's all you get to use today. All right, artists, have fun creating and make sure that you clean up when you're done.